Gamers and gamerettes, hold on to your Joy-Cons because Nintendo...
Did something right.
I know. That sentence alone feels like it should be followed by a freaking psychiatric test. But it's true. The Nintendo Switch 2, the most hotly anticipated portable toaster/console of the decade, is not getting a price hike. At least not yet. While every other company is out here inventing new ways to milk your wallet, from deluxe microtransactions to early access to the menu screen, Nintendo actually said
$450 is fine.
Which means for once, gamers didn't have to sell their freaking kidneys or take out a second mortgage to play Mario Kart 9 Blue Shell PTSD Edition. Now, before you start thinking Nintendo's grown a conscience, don't. This is still the company that sells 2017 games at full freaking price and then sues anyone who breathes near a Pokemon mod. But somehow, by the cosmic alignment of corporate greed and divine confusion, Nintendo's keeping prices the same. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're diving into the multiversal anomaly where Nintendo behaves like a functional adult company, exploring how they did it, why it's shocking, and how long before they remember
they're Nintendo again.
So, here is the scoop. Nintendo's president Shuntaro Furukawa told investors that the Switch 2 will not be jumping to $500 unless something drastic happens, like let's say tariffs, material shortages, or Nintendo's moral compass spinning out of control again. Basically, the message was, don't worry, we'll keep it affordable.
Unless capitalism strikes.
Now this is fascinating for two reasons. One, Nintendo didn't have to say that. They could have just quietly raised the price, called it premium innovation, and thrown in a sticker of Mario giving a freaking thumbs up. Two, they're actually managing to stay profitable without making gamers cry, which in 2025 is basically witch freaking craft. The $450 price tag landed right in the middle of analysts' predictions. Not bankrupt your family levels, but not we're doing charity work either. It's the corporate equivalent of saying, we're not greedy, we're just hungry. And compared with Sony, who keeps experimenting with $600 discless but so expensive version of the PS5, Nintendo looks like the good guy in this weird economic soap opera. They even avoided the classic console launch disaster. No scalpers selling Switch 2 boxes for $2,000 freaking dollars, no shortages, no riots outside GameStops. For the first time since 2017, everyone who wanted a Nintendo console actually got one. Somewhere, a Walmart employee probably cried tears of joy. But the real astounding thing, guys, Nintendo didn't just manage costs, they planned for them. They literally built in a tariff cushion, like a company that knows how international trade works. I know, it's horrifying. You're telling me the same company that released 1 to 2 Switch for $50 suddenly understands economics? What's next? Joy-Cons that don't drift?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys.
Let's be honest here, guys. We're all suspicious. Nintendo being reasonable feels like walking into a dark room and hearing Bowser say, "Don't worry, I am not kidnapping anyone today." You want to believe it, but you're waiting for the freaking fireball. For context, guys, the gaming industry right now is basically a three-headed monster. Sony wants your bank account, Microsoft wants your data, and Nintendo just wants to sell you a 20-year-old Mario game for $60 freaking dollars.
Again.
But this time, they chose not to join the price hike parade, which means, for once, they're the least villainous of the three. Even better, they're mass producing enough units so no one has to fight bots on freaking eBay or deal with the limited edition pre-orders that last 3 freaking seconds. It's almost consumer friendly, which raises a terrifying question. Is this the start of Nintendo's redemption? Or maybe they're just flexing their dominance because, let's face it guys, Nintendo could charge $800 for a cardboard box with Zelda printed on it and someone would still camp overnight for it. The fact that they didn't raise the price shows just how confident they are. They don't need to milk us. We're already handing them the bucket. And yes, this is good news. Guys, let's face it. Inflation's brutal. Every console it's climbing, and yet Nintendo's like, nope, we're chill. Maybe they finally realize that if they make the Switch 2 too expensive, parents might actually start saying no, or worse.
Kids might switch to Fortnite.
Still, we can't forget their track record. This is Nintendo after all, the same company that once threatened to sue people for sharing screenshots of freaking Animal Crossing, the same company that patented shadow mechanics so you can't even shade your own freaking ideas without them noticing. So, yeah, they get a slow clap for this one. but the applause comes with a side eye. So, gamers and gamerettes, right now we're living in the twilight zone of gaming, where Nintendo's acting like the responsible adult in the room. It's like watching your drunk uncle show up to Christmas sober. Everyone's proud, but also deeply freaking concerned. Because guys, if history's taught us anything, Nintendo's good decisions have a shelf life shorter than a Joy-Con freaking battery. Right now, they're riding high. The Switch 2 is printing money faster than Mario collects coins, and the company's investors are treating Furukawa like the second coming of Miyamoto. But guys, make no mistake, this calm, level-headed Nintendo is only here because the stars aligned. Inflation didn't hit too hard, and the word tariff didn't appear in their freaking nightmares. If one thing goes wrong, if the cost of plastic goes up, if there is a new tariff, if someone sneezes in the wrong factory, you can bet the next investor meeting will open with,
We had no choice but to raise prices by $49.99.
They'll basically wrap it in some wholesome messaging like, we want to continue providing smiles. And somehow you'll still end up paying $60 for a remastered freaking Wii Sports. But here's the thing. Maybe they've realized that the consistency is profitable too. I mean, guys, the Switch 2 sold insanely well without a price bump. Fans are happy, scalpers are freaking gone, and nobody's writing outside Target. Nintendo might have discovered the wild concept of customer trust. That's like EA discovering empathy. If this continues, they might even start, oh my god, listening to feedback.
Okay, no, that's too far. Let's stay realistic.
Still, this version of Nintendo, the calm, calculated, semi-reasonable one, is kind of, well, refreshing. It's like seeing a villain take a vacation. You know they'll be back, but for now, they're sipping a pina colada, enjoying their PR honeymoon, and pretending they're one of the good guys. So yeah, guys, don't panic, but don't also celebrate too hard. In the end, this is Nintendo we're talking about. The price, it might stay stable today, but tomorrow, you might need to buy a freaking premium unlock just to turn your console on. So, to wrap up this financial fever dream up, Nintendo's holding firm at $450. No hikes, no drama, no lawsuits.
Yet.
And for once, it's a move that makes sense both for business and for players. The console's accessible, the market's calm, and nobody's auctioning their kidneys on eBay for a pre-order. Oh, it's truly a strange new world. But we must not always forget, these are the same people who gave us cardboard accessories for $80, and now they're suddenly the sane ones in gaming? It's, like I've mentioned, it's beautiful, but terrifying. So for now, gamers and gamerettes, enjoy this version of Nintendo while it lasts, because once those external factors Furukawa mentioned start showing up, inflation, tariffs, Mercury in retrograde, expect a new deluxe edition of your wallet pain. Until then, Nintendo gets a very, very, very rare win. A genuine, no strings attached, not even sarcastic win.
Well, maybe a little sarcastic.
Because we all know it's only a matter of time before they remember who they are, and the next investor meeting ends with,
We're proud to announce the $499.99 Switch 2 OLED Pro featuring slightly shinier Joy-Cons.
Enjoy your affordable happiness while it lasts. What do you guys think? Have Nintendo finally embraced the sane side of the gaming industry and chose to take the higher path, or is it just another tactic used by Nintendo to hook as many consumers as possible before bamboozling the rest of the world? Drop your thoughts down below.
Before I begin scalping Switch 2s for $5,000.
And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.